Good morning, Western Slope. Happy New Year's Eve. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, it's going to be a lovely end to 2025 as we're seeing some great conditions. And hey, starting off 2026 right with a little bit of moisture. Hopefully we don't have as dry of a year. Taking a look behind me on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, we're still seeing a pretty clear night out there. Some stars twinkling out and about. That cloud coverage, though, expected to push in pretty soon and then continue to increase throughout the course of the day because it's getting us ready for some storm systems developing as early as tonight. But when I say tonight, it's very much so in the overnight hours of tonight. We're expecting that rain to push in on New Year's Day itself. Could be starting anywhere between 3 to 4 a.m. And then in the meantime, we're just left with some cloud coverage and some relatively sunny skies as well. Temperatures right now waking up to 24 degrees in Grand Junction, low 20s for Montrose with Glade Park, and Nucleus in the mid-20s alongside GJ. Paonia in the upper 20s, and then Delta you're seeing in the mid-teens right now. 15 degrees to kick off New Year's Eve, a very chilly one to say the least. Things are very cozy around the Western Slope though on that Cozy Cat forecast. We got Hermes hanging out with us all week long, and it's going to be a lovely day to spend with your cat as well. We've got those partly cloudy skies in the morning, clearing up a little bit for the daytime hours, and then as we head into the afternoon, well, we're starting to see that cloud coverage return and then slowly increase. Not a whole lot of wind speeds either, only 6 miles an hour expected for the morning, and then we slowly drop off from there for the afternoon. Getting out of that freezing range at around 10 a.m., very similar conditions to what we saw yesterday, despite the fact that a widespread high pressure is starting to make its way down into Colorado a little bit more. But here's the big story, folks. That moisture pushing in from the west coast, slowly making its way into the Intermountain West. The Great Basin going to be loaded with some of that moisture as well. As we head into Thursday, though, rain in the lower elevations, snow in the higher elevations. Not really expected to see any of that snow stick around, though. Now, whether or not we actually see that snow in the valley, we might see a little bit of it on Thursday night going into Friday. But at this point in time, our models are indicating that it's probably going to be mainly concentrated to those higher elevations like the Mesa. If we zoom into the system itself, though, we're seeing that low pressure slowly work its way through Southern California, Los Angeles, San Diego, even Vegas getting hit pretty hard here. And then as it kind of starts to split off a little bit, it gets picked up by that jet stream and then slowly makes its way into the state from the southwest, which is usually indicative of some pretty good moisture. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. The valley expecting to see a fair amount of that rainfall, even a little bit of rain expected for the Mesa, but of course a lot of that's going to be converted to snow over the next couple of days. Now let's talk about it, folks. New Year's Eve, it's pushing into 2026 the right way. We're seeing some cloudy conditions, some chilly temperatures though. Midnight, the big one, 30 degrees, very low wind speeds and some cloudy conditions as well. Don't stay out too late though, because 3 a.m. rolls around and that's where those chances for showers and snow kind of starts to push into the region. So just keep all that in mind. Going to be a lovely time to say the least with a little bit of snowfall expected, 80% chance of snow and rain for tomorrow. A lot of that obviously for Junction going to be that rainfall, and then could be actually returning for Sunday as well. So just get ready for a lovely change of pace. Now, when it comes to that snowfall in the higher elevations, we're definitely seeing that kind of starting to build. Less than half of an inch, though, for tonight, and then from there, we're kind of off to the races for the weekend, folks. As we take a look ahead at that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, we're seeing 48 degrees for today and Friday, and then that rain and snow is keeping things a little bit cooler in between on Thursday. Broncos playing on Sunday to some cloudy conditions, 20% chance of showers at that point in time. Montrose, basically where we are right now, 48 degrees for today and Friday, and then even a little bit warmer than Grand Junction for New Year's Day itself. Overnight lows getting out of freezing as well for that, but the rain more than makes up for it.